Good morning, students. Welcome once again to my English classes. As you all know that in my previous video I was explaining you the lesson The Enemy. Today also we are going to continue with the same. Students, you all can see page number 33 for further explanation. He was taking out the packing now and the blood began to flow more quickly. He peered into the wound with the bright surgeon's light fastened on his forehead. The bullet is still there, he said with cool interest. Now I wonder how deep this rock wound is. If it is not too deep, it may be that I can get the bullet. But the bleeding is not superficial. He has lost much blood. Now, in these lines, Dr. Sadao was going to operate the white man. Hannah has prepared him by washing all the dirt from his body. Dr. Sadao, he was taking out the packing now. Packing here means that sea moss which he applied into his wound when he was bleeding profusely at the beach. So, when he took out, the blood began to flow more quickly. He looked into the wound with the bright surgeon light fastened on his forehead. On his forehead, Dr. Sadao has fastened the surgeon's light. Surgeon's light means a light with bright light. Okay, so that he has fastened on his forehead, and he looked into the wound and said to Hannah that bullet is still there. And while he was telling this thing to Hannah, he was cool enough. Now I wonder how deep this rock wound is. By looking the bullet in the wound, he said to Hannah that the wound is too deep. He further adds that if it is not too deep, it may be that I can get the bullet. He says that the wound is too deep and it's problematic to take out the bullet out of it. But the bleeding is not superficial. He has lost much blood. He said that now the too much blood is not coming out. He has further lost all his blood. At this moment, Hannah coughed. Coughed means prevent the movement of a vehicle with a choke, you can say. He looked up and saw her face with the color of sulfur. Don't faint, he said sharply. He did not put down his exploring instrument. If I stop now, the man will surely die. She clapped her hands to her mouth and leaped up and ran out of the room. Outside in the garden, he heard her retching, but he went on with his work. So, when Dr. Sadao was describing the condition of the white man to the Hannah, she choked at that time. He looked at Hannah and saw that the face of Hannah has become pale and colorless. He advised Hannah that you don't faint by seeing all these things, and he continued with his operation. He did not put down his instruments. He said to Hannah that if at this point I stop my procedure, the man will surely going to die, so he cannot stop the operation in between. Seeing the things, she put her hands to her mouth and leaped up and ran out of the room. And outside in the garden, she went and she started vomiting, and Dr. Sadao could hear the retching sound of Hannah. But still he went on with his work. He did not stop for Hannah, and he said to himself, it will be better for her to empty her stomach. He took the retching of Hannah into a positive sign, and he said that it will be better if she empties her stomach after doing the vomiting. He had forgotten that, of course, she had never seen an operation, but her distress and his inability to go to her at once made him impatient and irritable with this man who lay like dead under his knife. So, Dr. Sadao remembers that Hannah has never seen an operation before. So, by seeing the Dr. Sadao operating the white men, her condition became worse. And at that time, he could not go and console her. He could not go outside into the garden where Hannah was vomiting, and he could not help her out because he was operating the white man who was lying there like a dead body, and the conditions made Dr. Sadao impatient and irritable. This man, he thought, there is no reason under heaven why he should live. While he was operating the man, he was thinking, Dr. Sadao was thinking that there is no reason under the heaven why this white man should live, because he was an American prisoner. Unconsciously, this thought made him ruthless, and he proceeded swiftly. In his dream, the man moaned, but Sadao paid no heed except to mutter at him. Groan, he muttered, groan if you like. I am not doing this for my own pleasure. In fact, I do not know why I am doing it. So, while he was thinking all these things, Dr. Sadao unconsciously made this thought away from his mind, and he continued swiftly. In a slow motion, he just continued his working. In his dream, the man was moaning. Moaning means he was in great pain. But Sadao paid no attention to him, and he continued operating him, but he muttered at him. Muttered at him means he just spoke in a low tone to him, and he says, if you are moaning and if you are taking out your feelings, you continue, and I am not doing this for my own pleasure. Dr. Sadao tells the white man that he is not operating him for his own pleasure. In fact, he was helping him, as he was a wounded person and he has been shot a bullet, so he was taking out bullet out of his body. He further adds that he doesn't know why he was doing this thing. The door opened, and there was Hannah again. While Dr. Sadao was having a talk with the white man, although the white man was unconscious, at the same moment the gate was opened and Hannah entered into the room. Where is the anesthesia? She asked in a clear voice. Sadao motioned with his chin. It is as well that you came back, he said. This fellow is beginning to stir. She had the bottle and some cotton in her hand. But how shall I do it? She asked. So Hannah once again came there to help Dr. Sadao, and she asked Dr. Sadao that where he has kept the anesthesia. Dr. Sadao, instead of speaking, made a gesture with his chin and said that it's there. Then Hannah took the bottle, and she also took some cotton in her hands, and Further, she asked Dr. Sadao that how she is going to give anesthesia to the white men. Dr. Sadao told, simply saturate the cotton and hold it near his nostrils. Sadao replied, without delaying for one moment, the intricate detail of his work. When he breathes badly, move it away a little. So, Dr. Sadao advised Hannah that you just apply some of the anesthesia to the cotton and took that piece of cotton near his nostrils and wait for a moment while he is doing the intricate work. What was the intricate work here? Intricate means complicated. And what was the complicated work here going on? The complicated work which was going on here was the taking out of bullet from the wound of the white men. And further, Dr. Sadao advises Hannah that when the patient, who was the patient here? The white man. When the white man breathes badly, if a condition comes like this, you take away the cotton away from its nostrils. So, in this way, he explained Hannah how to give anesthesia to the white men.